Hello everybody, welcome back. I haven't made a video like this since chapter 3 season 4, of course, for the end of the entire chapter. I didn't really make a chapter review because I was going to do that, but I kind of forgot. And also that would have been a very long video. So I don't want to make this one as long, but it's probably still going to end up being long. It's probably going to end up being like 20 minutes, so you can skim through the video. I really just don't even care anymore. But let's start with the season. Let's start with the main point, the map. The map at the start was it was amazing. I would say it was amazing. Thing is, it was just there was like no POIs. There's like 9 POIs. I can show you like 15 other places you can fit a POI. You could probably fit a POI like over here. I mean, maybe. You could definitely fit one here. Like big space. Especially one here. Like you fit one here into one here. Even in the middle. Like just one big one in the middle. And maybe, just maybe one over here. Maybe over there too. But I mean that's like 13 POIs. Or even you could have literally added 11. You just had a POI here and here. That would have made the map feel like a lot of finished. But I was thinking maybe the reason why they did that is because later in the season they're gonna add more islands from like the islands gonna still keep reforging. Nope, that didn't happen. I feel like Epic kind of missed an opportunity with that. They definitely could have like in every single update. The island could have kept reforging like in the first update. Like Winterfest would have made so much sense instead of the cabin just appearing out of nowhere. That like maybe on the edge of the map or something. Like I was thinking like that would be really cool to have like the cabin actually just appear on the edge of the map. Like every single update, like we would be seeing like new parts of the island being like grabbed. It would start to get obviously repetitive, but they still could have done that well. Like you could have like added just even tiny little fragments, and then maybe like you could add a fragment here, like maybe over there, like start to bring some of the other fragments in too. Like this fragment could have been brought in a little bit more, and like this one could have been brought into the map a little bit more. Like some of the fragments that are already kind of on the map, like fragments of the map could have been brought in more. Like to just kind of make it like I think that would have made it really cool. But I feel like they kind of missed an opportunity on that. But I would say overall, the map, I would give it like a 9 out of 10. I really like the map. Let's get with let's go to the battle pass. I think the battle pass is pretty good. I would say it's better than a lot of the chapter 2 ones. I like how they did it where the background is like the loading screen that you get at the start. And like I think the skins are pretty good. This skin I would rate like a I don't know, hold on, let me see. Like a 4 out of 10. But the thing is, there's another style for the skin, which I think is like a 7 out of 10. This skin is like a 5 out of 10. This skin should have been added in the Vibin season. I can't even lie. And that other skin that was in the Vibin season, I'm starting to think they might have accidentally switched them up. And then we got this version. Actually, that other skin was a 6. This is like a 5. I hate this version. We got Doom. You already know. 10 out of 10. I love Doom. You already know. I mean, I've never played the game, but Doom. At least in this Doom. Then we got this white style. I also think this one's cool. I like the white style a little bit more. Then we got this motherfucker. I kind of like this skin. Like that other one. Like this one. I think Dusty is like a. I'll give it a 7. I think it's a very average one. But the thing is that it's the extra styles that are better. I really like the extra styles. This extra style is like a. I would say an 8, actually. I would say an 8. This skin is a 2. I'm sorry. I just don't like this skin. Even the other style is just kind of like it's also like, for me, it's a 5 because I kind of like the colors. I like when the eyes are actually there. It looks alright. And then this skin, Elise. Reason why I don't really, like, I used to not really fuck with the skin because she looked mad annoying. But like, I'm gonna ask you, I never even seen that. That's kind of a cool emoticon. The original skin itself, I would give like a 5, and then the extra style like a 4. I think it's actually a downgrade. Then we got the main one. The ageless is a 9. Bro. This thing is a 10. And the thing that really makes this battle pass amazing for me is the fact that the tier 100 isn't a crossover. Now I think Doom could have actually been tier 1 because like I think the crossover should always be tier 1. And I think the secret skins are fine to be crossovers. I mean, if the chapter has a lot of story, then I don't think that's good. But like for how it is right now, the story, I think this is actually a pretty good skin to have. If Viper School, you already know. I don't know why it's called that, but it's called Geralt of Rivia, the Witcher skin. You already know, and my dad likes Witcher, so I kind of like the skin as well. I like the emote a lot too. I like the emote, and also the pickaxe. I used this pickaxe for a while. I think the page 2 awards are alright. They're not as good, but I would get the battle pass overall. Actually, before I say that, like let's look at the bonus rewards, because I think the bonus rewards are actually pretty good. I like these bonus rewards. Like things they always have the. I don't really like to say anything about these rewards. They actually had some new. They actually had some new pickaxes and some new stuff in here instead of just other styles. I like this new black style. I would give this black style a 9 out of 10. Blue style, I would also give it 8 because we've seen it before. And gold, I'll give it 7. We've seen it like a million times. I'm tired of it. It doesn't even really look that good on some of the other skins. Doesn't look very good on some other skins. But then we got this new thing called mid-season drops. Now I kind of like this because it kind of gave us a reason to like kind of level up our character for mid-season drops. I think some of the mid-season drops are cool. Like this mid-season drop actually kind of makes me like the skin. I like this black variant. The other skins are alright. This variant's pretty good. And then I like this variant a lot too. I think the Battle Pass is a 8.5. I would actually give it 8.5 out of 10. Definitely better than a lot of the Chapter 3 and some of the 2 ones. So I actually really like this Battle Pass. Let's go with the challenges right now. Now the thing is, the really one thing that kind of pioneered the updates was the challenges. Like we have the Kree challenges that I don't care about. The Cypher challenges, which I think the challenges started getting better. Oathbound. Let's go with Oathbound. I think Oathbound challenges are great to level up, but then after you kind of like leveled up your stuff, you kind of listen for a story. I think the story is actually pretty good. I kind of like it's obviously the story's been confusing since like chapter 3, but I kind of starting to understand the chapter 4 story. I've understood about the Rift Gate. I kind of understand some of the origin of the what the hell is that skin called? The Shapeless Man, Shapeless Champion. I would like to say I think that's like kind of like the alternate side, which we haven't had that in a while. But let's go with the alternate side. But let's go into one of my parts. The updates. Thing is, I actually didn't even rate the challenge. I don't really rate the challenges. Okay, let's go into updates. The first update was Winterfest, and I gotta say, looking back at it now, it's kind of disappointing. It was like the same thing we got every year. I like the Winterfest cabin, but they need to do something else. Thing is, everyone likes the Winterfest cabin. I think it was fine when they released it back a second time. That was lit. But they should have... Hard to say because they've done so much. But I think it should have been a little bit of something different. Like bringing in some wintry islands would have been really, really cool just for like the festive times. I'll give the festive one like a 7 out of 10. It was alright. And then the second update we came back to, we got I think we got that bush grenade item and like also that Falcon Scout. We got that Falcon Scout in the second update. I think that was what we got. I don't really remember what we got. I think it was Guardian Shield. Bro, I don't remember. Guardian Shield, we got some augments. I think that was alright because we got the augments. We got some of the new augments. Some of those augments are really, really good. I'll give that one a 7.5. Again, no map changes. The third update, definitely my least favorite update out of all of them. That one was definitely a big disappointment for me. It had some augments that I didn't really care about, like Harvester. I don't really care about. Mythic Munition, though. That is the best one. I'll give it a 7 because of the augments they've added. But still, like, at the first start of the season. But then the fourth update, that was a good update. I'll show you why. Obviously, that was the heist update. That was the update where we got all the heist items. We got the heist exotics. We got those heist exotics. The heist vaults that remind me of Chapter 2. And that was such a good... That was actually a really good chapter. Chapter 2 with the vaults. Those were awesome. We got a lot of new mechanics in there, too. I think we got some stuff. I'll also go with, like, some stuff in creative. We got a lot of things creative. We got a lot of good stuff. That was a really good update. I would give that update a 9. It was a great update. Definitely rose the season back up from like kind of like a hole it was going into. And then the fifth update, the update we just had, we didn't even get any new augments. I can't even lie. We got no new augments. We literally got no new augments. I think in the third update we got the Falcon Scout. But yeah, we had no new augments. I don't really remember what happened. We got some like Cypher quests. I mean, like, what happened in this? We have to find it in Fortnite stuff. Like, see, that's the problem. I'm forgetting half of these updates. I probably shouldn't even be forgetting the updates. If the updates are good, then I wouldn't forget them. Like the most heist update, the heist update, and like maybe the Winterfest. Those are pretty alright updates. I don't really forget them. So I'll give this last update a 7.5. Overall, like an 8 out of 10. This season was alright for updates. Definitely kind of weak, I would say, to what happened like last season. Definitely a little bit weaker in my opinion. Definitely very weak. But I would go, let's see what competitive. I think competitive had a pretty strong thing this season. Let's go back. Let's go all the way back. Placement, we had the Placement Cup in December. I watched that. It was pretty cool. The Killer Cup. We had the Mystery Survival Challenge. You already know. That challenge was annoying as shit. Cause I got top 11. 80,000 points. I was 3,000 points off from getting the glider. 3,000. I still feel bad for second place though. There was only one prize for a top one. That was $1 million. Still think there could have been a prize for 2 to 10. You know what I mean? I think there could have been that, but like, you know, can't make everyone happy, I guess. But we got some of the late game cups, which are again a fucking disappointment. When late game came back, for me it was just laggy. It's so laggy for us. And I'll get into the lag, which is the worst part of the season. FNCS Week 1, didn't really watch some of those. We had the Thunder Cup. I didn't really care about that one either. I think the FNCS Week 1, 2, and 3 were great. I saw some of the clips. Awesome. Super Flakes, like the Flakes Power Cup, alright. The Zero Build Duo Fill Cups and the Duo Fill Cups, those are new ideas. I like the new ideas. They did a lot of new ideas this season. I like that. You obviously had Elite Cups, all the other stuff. Surge Week. I watched Surge Week. It was so amazing. Also, Ocus and Noxy. Y'all got 11th. I'm still sad that Ocus and Noxy got 11th in the FNCS Finals. Still sad about that. Wish they got 10th. But, you know, because they would have gotten a spot into the thing, I think. I don't remember. Creed Cup. I think the Creed Cup was pretty good. I mean, I watched some people play it. It looked like a fun cup. FNCS Community Cup, good way to do a community something, like to give them a skin, even though, like, I think what they should have done is, like, for getting top 1, the emote, they should have made that, they should have never released that emote, to make it, like, the people who win to, like, you know, make that emote kind of, like, flex on people, you know, I think that's a good idea. Like, Elite Cup Weekly Finals, I never really cared about those. Zero Build Duo Quick Cups, there's a lot of those duo, I think they should have some more Zero Build solo cups. I want them to do some Zero Build solo cups coming into next season. But one thing that I say would definitely win is solo victory cup. I still wish these were one round, but they were really fun. Those are like the only tournaments I actually played, and I don't really know why it's not showing. Like, these are the only tournaments I played. I mean, I only played a few because they started to get really annoying. But you know, I think this was a huge win. I love those. FNCS Finals was like the craziest finals here in a while. Since Invitationals. It was amazing to see all those teams go at it. Watched EU. EU was amazing. Came down to one single point. NA West, I didn't see what happened with that. I saw who won. That was amazing. And then we got Acorn and Cold who won. NA East. Amazing. Cold is literally, it proves. But the reason why this is so important is because this finals really proved who was the best Fortnite NA East player and NA West player. Whoever won NA East FNCS Grands would probably be deemed like probably the best players in NA East. I would say the best player in NA East right now is Cold and Acorn, but also Cold because he went in on a rampage. He was the best solo player, bro. If they had a solo Grand, he would have won by 200 points. He would have been fine. Like, he was so good. Like, he legit went ballistic, bro. This was how it was in day 1. I'm pretty sure it was a huge split. This is day 1. A lot of things happened. A lot of freaking things. I would say like a lot of things I expected from some other teams. Like this was the end of it. Like this is the ultimate day 2. Acorn and Cold bringing in the prize. Agers and Kana, Eomzo and Rise. Wait, what happened to they were so close. Trashy and Pump. Trashy and Pump were doing pretty good. I don't remember who was the other people who were. Rising Neons, I was looking at very closely. I love they did so good. Everyone did amazing. Amazing plays from everybody. I think a very good prize pool. Rare Rise of Champions 2.0 Axe. And that's also what you get. Zero build, we got some of the zero build trio cups. That's like the college gate cup. I don't really care about those. I think competitive was really good this season. I would give competitive an 8 out of 10. Like, the thing is, I'm gonna give the competitive events. I'm gonna split it. FNCS is 1. Competitive events. I'll give competitive events an 8 out of 10, mostly because it's still a victory cup. FNCS 10. Like, I would say 9 out of 10. I wasn't say 10 out of 10, but I think 9 out of 10. I think this FCS was definitely really good. I got so hyped for it. This is the most hype I've been for competitive since like Chapter 3, since Invitationals. So, really, really amazing that they did that. So, next season we're going to be having the regions combined. So, I wonder to see what duos happen. And also see if Booga and Peter Box and, show up in the next one. Maybe try to get first, you know what I mean? I think they done really good this season. Again, augments. Really amazing thing. I was going to go through and rate all the augments. I'm not going to do that. It's going to take like freaking hours. I'm not going to do that. I like the game changer augments, mobility, looting, like combat. Like these augments are amazing and they're a great addition to the game. I can't even lie. Again, the thing is, still we like the LTMs. Let's talk about glitches and stuff. This is always the thing I have to say. Their glitch management this season was pretty awful. I can't even lie. Thing is, they're going to a new engine. They should have expected that. They should have expected the amount of FPS and glitches. I swear to God, it's like unplayable sometimes when I'm on Xbox. It's sometimes like just unplayable. Tournaments, they're just glitching out every single time with glitches. And lag was a huge problem with like Xbox One players. It's mostly Xbox One and PS4, not really Xbox One X and maybe sometimes S. But like, with them, like that sucks for them because like, what if they can't get another console, or if they just like playing another console? Like I would like Tabor Hill, he was having issues too. I saw that video. Those are glitches that need to be fixed. A great way to fix that is if they just gave everybody a setting to where you can turn grass off. I think floor textures. I think a good setting, floor textures, high, medium, which is like floor textures like in buildings would be off, and then like floor textures off would be like everything off, like grass, extra tile textures, all of that stuff for better gameplay. That's what we needed, and that's what we didn't get. And also like turning shadows off. Even just turning shadows off would be great. Maybe there must be a reason for why we haven't gotten this yet. Because I feel like if there was a reason, that would be why. Because if there was no reason, they would have totally done that. Because like, it makes no sense for them to not add settings like that. Those would be so good for the game that it would help so many people, especially like me on console, where I wouldn't have to buy the new generation. What if I don't want to buy the generation? What if I can't buy the generation consoles? Care about your players, Epic. I think you do, and I know you do. So I know they can do better with the like lag. Like I'm hoping next season, because next season looks amazing. I want to play it. I would like to play it in the highest settings without lag. Yes, but I obviously can't. So at least so I can play my game normally, at least give us some high, medium, and low settings. Like they don't even have to be advanced. They can literally just be like just turning off shadow. Turning off shadow would probably do so much, bring us such a long way. And grass textures would totally be amazing. I don't know what could fix the lag problems. Even when doing that, I've seen other people still have lag, like really bad lag problems. They gotta fix this. It's gotten better throughout the season, but it also hasn't gotten better. That makes no sense. It has gotten better, but it also hasn't. We're like in that middle right now. It's kind of alright, but it's also not the best. Like at the start of updates, it's pretty good, but then around the end of updates, the game's always impossible to play. So fix that. But in reality, I think this entire season was an 8.5. Really, really amazing season. Do I think it beat my favorite season, Chapter 2, Season 3? Nope. No, it didn't. Was it close? Kinda. Kind of. It was kind of close. Not enough though. Competitive definitely brought this season to light for me. That was like the main thing. If competitive wasn't good, then it would have been a lot of things. Why is it saving screenshots? Okay, I'm gonna end this video here. If you like my opinion, everyone, you can have your own opinions. But I'm open to new opinions. What you think about my list? What do you think about everything I've said? Tell me if I've missed any. If I've missed anything, tell me, cause I might not know. Make sure to subscribe. I want to get around like 10 subs by the end of the year because I don't have many high expectations for my channel, from especially because my upload schedule's kind of whack. But I can't believe I still say whack and it's 2023. That's crazy. But I'll see you guys. See you guys later. Goodbye.